Hi, Chris Walker with the Ganji Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Back with another of my series of A to Z reactions based on the 132 song collection that Rusty Shackelford put together a few years ago. Rusty is almost certainly no longer with us, but he was a fantastic, major fan of Angelina Jordan. And at the time he made this is all of her songs. And of course now it's like double that amount. So this is What a Wonderful World. And now at the time that he did this, there were some much younger versions of her doing this. There was a Nobel Peace Prize where she sang two different versions outdoors. And then there's been a couple of other versions as well. But this is, I'm reacting to the latest one from her fruitful period when she was working with Toby Gad back in kind of the 2022 to 2024 period. And I think this is the last recording that we have of her that's, you know, associated with Toby Gad. It's on his channel. So let's, as I recall, I haven't watched this one for a while, but as I recall, you know, this is the best version that she's done. It's definitely the most, you know, the most recent one. And let's stop my yakking here and check it out.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
Oh yeah.
I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really say, I love you.
So often I wish that I could say more about, you know, what it is about these performances that makes them special. Well, I noticed that compared to earlier versions, she just, she has a richer palette to her voice, you know, more things going on. Now, not just kind of showing off different things, you know, it's very subtle, but, you know, you have just the hint of rasp, you have breathiness in certain places, and that's the main way that, you know, I think that she has improved over the years. Is, you know, she's always had this magnificent voice, but just the way that she can vary it and fit it to the song just continually improves. And yeah, this is a wonderful example of that. It looks like it's Toby has a handheld camera here, and I noticed that a couple times it went out of focus. That's the kind of things that I notice as a video guy, but still, it's she's looking great there. And yeah, let's go back a little bit. I'll just play it out to the end.
They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, yeah, learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself,
See, there's that breathiness a little bit.
what a wonderful world.
Especially there, really nice breathiness.
Yes, I think to myself,
wonderful, long, sustained vibrato there at the end. So, of course, I'll have a link to this and probably have a link to some of the earlier versions for you to compare and contrast. But just there's always something new with when she does a song, and she just continues to grow and evolve. I'm really sad that the Toby Gad partnership didn't work out. I mean, they could get back together. I mean, according to Toby, they parted ways amicably. Emma Mary might have a different view of that, but we have, this is kind of aside, but I wanted to say this, is that people who have been following her for a while now kind of keep on getting disappointed, thinking, of course now she's going to break out. I remember that I first became aware of her with America's Got Talent, her performance of Bohemian Rhapsody. And then it got quiet for a while after that, and that I could see, that was mainly she couldn't tour or anything with COVID. But then her album with Republic Records kept on getting delayed, and then finally when it came out, it was just an EP, but it was a brilliant EP with some great videos, and I thought, okay, now she's on her way. And then, nothing happened with that particularly. And then she had the year after that when she was doing all of this work with Toby Gad, If I Were a Boy, this song, and especially Bad Valentine, just these brilliant versions of it. And Toby worked really hard to try and make that a hit. And, I thought, surely now with this fantastic song and with all of this publicity that Toby is doing, but no, and then since then, in some ways, I hate to say it, she's actually seems like she's been going backwards in terms of amount of knowledge of her and also the public perception of her, because she's just been her team rather, continues to be the same wonderful, warm person, but her team seems to have, withdrawn into a bunker more than ever now. And so that, plus the latest albums, even though they're artistically wonderful, just getting so little promotion, no videos. So our frustration as huge fans who want her to succeed, grows, but maybe she's exactly where she wants to be at. And, so I try to focus on the music itself, which is just continually surprising me and showing me new things. And this is a great example of that. So I hope that she does do some more with Toby. They'd already recorded some songs that we haven't heard. And even though it didn't produce this massive commercial success or anything, I think that was really good when she was working with Toby. Okay, Chris Walker, Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Aloha.